Satnam, I'm Yogigems. I'm a Kundalini yoga teacher. There's an enormous amount of pressure out there and it's building. The more that technology increases, the more the pace of life increases, the more our social media demands of us. There's so much pressure out there. And our Kundalini yoga practice essentially helps us to deal with that pressure, to withstand that pressure. It builds an enormous amount of energy within the body, so we're able to stay strong in our center. Today's Kundalini Yoga Kriya is known as Nabhi Kriya for Prana-Apana. It's a very nice, simple Kriya, very quick to do, and it helps us to keep that force within, this immense force, so we can withstand whatever life throws at us. Let's bring our palms together, give it a good vigorous rub, and bring our prayer mudra into the heart center. Take a deep inhale as we lengthen tall through the spine. Keeping that length as we exhale and relax the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale deep to lift the heart. And exhale to draw the chin in towards the neck. Let's take a deep inhale to tune in with our mantras. If you're new to the mantras, just listen in until you get the hang of them. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Satgure Name, Siddhi Gurudeve Name. Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Satgure Name, Siddhi Gurudeve Name. Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Satgure Name, Siddhi Gurudeve Name. Take a deep inhale. And hold that breath in as you invite your higher self to guide you through this Kundalini Yoga practice, keeping you safe from injury and keeping the space that you're practicing in clear and protected. Exhaling, relaxing the hands down to the knees in Gyan Mudra, index fingers touching thumbs as you allow those mantras to settle in the mind, in the body, bringing you into presence. So we're going to start with a lovely, refreshing pranayama, ego eradicator. So thumbs up mudra, the arms plugging up into the higher self, thumbs plugging straight up to the sky. And we hold this posture, nice strong arms with a breath of fire. Breath of fire is our happy puppy breath, but through the nose. If you're new to breath of fire, or if it feels a little bit too strong for your practice today, just a long, slow, deep breath will do. The eyes closed, rolled up and into third eye point. And you're setting your intention with this posture, with this breath, to really establish yourself in this expansive energy field. Clear away any denser negative energies from your auric field, from the blood, any toxins from the digestive system. Polish it all out with this breath of fire. Take a deep inhale. Hold that breath in as you bring the thumbs to touch above the head, squeezing Mulband now. So you're squeezing anus and sex organs, and you're pulling the navel in to drive that energy from tailbone all the way up the spine to the crown of the head, through the arms, opening out the fingertips now as you stretch that energy up into the fingertips. Hold it, squeeze, lift, stretch, and exhale. Bring the hands all the way down through the auric field, fingertips come to the earth. Grounding here for a moment. And noticing your awareness already starting to awaken as we enter our Kundalini yoga practice. Good. We're going to start in with our Kriya now, the Nabhi Kriya for Prana-Apana. Extending out through the left leg. Keep that toe really strong and flexed. Hands on either side of the knee, twisting around. Take a deep inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold forward, fold down, grabbing onto the knee or the shin or the big toe if you can. And if you're holding that big toe, give the big toe, toenail a good old push. Now we're holding this posture with a breath of fire. Again, if breath of fire is too strong for you today, or if it's your first time with breath of fire, just take it nice and slow with a long, slow, deep breath. Keep the spine nice and long. Keep the eyes closed, rolled up into the third eye point. Feel this lovely stretch in the life nerve. It's known as the life nerve in Kundalini yoga teachings because it directly translates into our youth, our flexibility, our vitality. It keeps us young. It gives us longevity. Working to your maximum stretch here. Keep that toe flexing to really accentuate that stretch in the back of the leg. And take a deep inhale. Hold that breath in as you squeeze more buns. You're pulling up through the pelvic floor. You're pulling in with the navel. You're driving that energy up through the spine. Hold it, squeeze, stretch, maximize your stretch. And exhale, relax, release. Walk your hands back up your leg. And we're going to switch sides. So this time our right leg extended, the foot flexed, hands on either side of the knees, stretching up on the inhale. Exhale, leading with the heart to fold forward, fold down, hands to a knee, shin or big toe, squeezing that big toenail if you're there, and it's a breath of fire. Long, slow, deep breath. If breath of fire is not in your practice today, the eyes rolled up and into third eye point, and you're staying right on the edge of that comfort zone. Stay on the edge of that stretch in the life nerve. Activate this energy inside the body, outside the body, this lovely feeling of fresh youth and vitality. Remember to keep your chin in so the back of the neck is long. And taking a deep inhale. Holding that breath and squeezing more bund, maximizing your stretch. So you're really on the very edge of that comfort zone with your stretch. You're feeling it in the back of the leg. You're squeezing your more bund. You're consolidating this health, this vitality, this flexibility in the body. Hold, squeeze. And exhale, relax, release. Walk the hand back up the leg. And we're going to come all the way down to lying flat on the back. Stretch out the legs, stretch out the arms, and just relax here for a moment. Let that energy circulate as you allow the body to be heavy on the floor, just being aware of the energy circulating through the legs, through the belly and the arms. Stay present. Inhale deep. Exhale fully. Now inhale, bring the knees into the chest, tuck your hands underneath your buttocks, flexing the feet to protect the knees. We're going to inhale one leg up, exhale, kick the heel into the buttock, inhale the other leg up, exhale, kick the heel into the buttocks. It's a fast breath. Good, get that nice rhythmic massage on the back of the thighs, keep the eyes closed, rolled up and into third eye point. This is really great for the digestive system. for activating the peristalsis waves in the intestines, eliminating old residues that might have lingered a little too long in our body. Of course, that's not just on a physical level, it's on an emotional and psychic level too. If you're feeling this in the knees, slow it right down. Keep the feet really flexed to protect the knees. That's it. Go as fast as you can. And freeze. Take a deep inhale. Hold that breath in. Squeeze, small bund. And exhale. Relax, release. Knees into chest. Release the arms if you like. Wrap them around the knees. And just hold yourself in a little hug here. Just relaxing, and allow that lovely passive massage as you breathe deep into the belly. Aware of that lovely energy moving through the legs, through the digestive system. Inhale deep. Exhale fully. Good. Hands tucking underneath the buttocks once more. This time we're going to be moving the legs in a piston motion just to release a little more from the intestines. Inhaling one leg out, exhaling the other leg out. Good. So the legs are moving along the floor, parallel to the floor. Heels not touching the floor. Keep the lower back plugging down into the earth. And we're taking that elimination a step deeper here. So what we might have released in that previous kicking movement, we're releasing, we're pushing out, we're kicking out now. So we're kicking out what no longer serves us on a physical level through those old toxic residues that have been lingering too long in our system, and also on an emotional level and a psychic level, releasing any negativity, any limiting beliefs, kick them out. That's it. Keep going. Let that energy, that pressure build in Manipura chakra. You're building up your self-confidence, your self-belief as we activate the chakra. Nearly there. Last few. Knees into chest. Inhale. Hold the breath, squeezing will bund. And exhale. We'll relax and release all the way down now, just letting yourself sink into the earth. Be heavy on the earth. Let that energy circulate. Let your body release what it no longer needs. Whatever eclipses your light, let it go. Inhale deep. Exhale fully. Inhale, knees into chest, wrapping arms around knees. Give yourself a little rock from side to side, massaging lower back, massaging navel, releasing any tension. And then tucking hands into creases behind knees. Rock forwards and back, up and down along the spine a few times until you come all the way over onto all fours. Now this one is a little bit strong on the core, so we'll have a couple of options for you. Either, well, we've got our wrists planted directly under the shoulders, nice and strong, with the fingers spread really nice and wide. You can stay here if you're feeling a little bit wobbly in the core. Otherwise, step your legs back and come into a plank pose. Nice breath of fire here in our plank pose. You can also alternate between the two, dropping the knees down and lifting them back up. Long, slow, deep breathing if breath of fire is not in your practice today. This is strong. It's a real activation on the core, on the Manipura chakra. Go through it. You can do it. You're doing really well. Do your best. If you need to drop those knees down, drop them down and come straight back into it. And take a deep inhale. Hold the breath, squeeze more band. And exhale, drop the knees down, sit back on the heels and bring the forehead down to the floor in your baby pose. If the forehead doesn't reach the floor, stack your fists and rest your forehead on your fists. Just rest here. Breathe into the belly. Just allow that very strong activation through Manipura chakra to massage out with that lovely deep breath in the belly that you'll feel in the sacrum. You'll feel in the lower back. Stay with it. Inhale deep. Exhale fully. Hands coming underneath the shoulders. Now gently lift yourself up. And we're going to come all the way over for one last blast through our Manipura chakra, really shining up that energy inside. So the knees are in the chest, the hands are tucked underneath the buttocks if your spine is feeling a little tweaky today. If you're feeling strong and robust in the core, bring the arms alongside the legs with the fingers pointing in the same direction as the toes. We're going to lift up our chin, so your chin to the chest. And now we're going to extend our legs out, pointing the toes. Eyes are closed. Take a deep inhale. And hold this breath as you squeeze more band. Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. Now we're exhaling, holding the posture. Inhale deep. And exhale. And squeeze more band. Squeeze, 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 hold, squeeze. Inhale deep. And exhale, relax and release. Allow yourself to melt into the earth. We've done all of our hard work. The rest of the Kriya is plain sailing from here. So just relax. Congratulate yourself. Feel that lovely light shining from the core, from that lovely activated Manipura chakra, your inner sun. Inhale deep. Exhale fully. Inhale, knees into chest, wrapping arms around knees. Give yourself a nice little hug and a rock from side to side. Tucking hands into creases behind knees, rocking forwards and back, up and down along the spine a few times until you come all the way up to sitting once more. When we work with the Nabhi, it's a very strong energy. It's very direct, it's very forceful. Of course, that's the energy that we're building. But in order to balance that, we need to bring it into the heart center. And that's what we do in this next sequence of exercises. So we've got our arms out in a V shape. So you're kind of 45-degree angle funnel in the arms. Fingers are spread wide. Spine is long, chin tucks in. We're taking a deep inhale here. And exhaling fully. Take another deep inhale. And exhale. Imagine that you're breathing in through that funnel of energy. Inhale. Exhale. Now we're going to take a deep inhale. And we're going to hold that breath in as we bring the hands into fists. And it's as if we're bringing 10 tons of pressure in towards the heart. So much pressure that we're trembling with all of the pressure that it takes. We're bringing those fists in towards the heart center. And when our fists finally touch the chest, we go, pah! We explode that breath out. We'll do that 2 or 3 more times. Deep inhale. Hold that breath in as you bring the hands into fists and pull, pull, pull with all the pressure that you can muster. Pull, pull, pull. All that tension, bring it to the heart center and one more time. Hold that breath in, bring the hands into fists and pull all of that tension, all of the might. Use every ounce of strength in your body to pull in, pull in, pull in, and good. Holding the arms out now with a long, slow, deep breath. The shoulders are relaxed, the spine is long, the heart lifts, the chin tucks in, and the fingers are spread wide. as we open up the energy field of the heart center. Establish your awareness in the center of the chest as you breathe long and slow and deep. And if you're feeling this as a challenge in the arms, know that the energy is flowing through meridians that perhaps it hasn't flown through in quite a while, and that can feel uncomfortable. But these are the meridians of the heart center. We're bringing the energy of the heart into the hands. So hold the space for this healing to happen. Breathing deep as you need to go. The deeper the challenge, the deeper the breath needs to be. Good. Now we're slowly going to bring our hands towards each other until they're around 2 inches apart, just in front of the heart center. The spine remains long, the chin tucks in, the eyes are very softly open and gazing down to that space between the hands. And we continue with our long, slow, deep breath as we focus our soft gaze at that space between the hands. And we start to feel this energy building, this energy of the heart center. A very healing, compassionate, kind and gentle energy. Allow it to build between the palms, activating the hands' innate capacity for self-healing. Keep that breath long, slow and deep. Gazing down to that space between the hands. Now bringing the palms together in prayer mudra at the heart center, and close the eyes and feel the palms together, feel that space between the palms with a long, slow, deep breath. Feel the flesh of one palm against the flesh of the other palm. As you breathe deep and establish yourself right in the center of Anjali Mudra, prayer mudra. And now we're going to keep our hands at prayer mudra. We're going to fold forward from the waist, bringing the forehead down to the floor. If you need to grab a pillow to kind of help you if your forehead doesn't comfortably reach the floor, do so. Otherwise, just folding forward, bowing to the earth. So we establish ourselves in the wisdom of the heart. So all of that Shakti that we have at the navel, all of that full power of the Manipura is filtered through this sweetness of the heart. And no matter how much of that Shakti we bring to the world, it's flavored with these qualities of Anahata Chakra, of that compassionate forgiveness, that loving kindness. Gently lifting yourself up to come sitting. And relax the hands onto the knees in Gyan Mudra. Nice tall spine, shoulders relaxed. Heart lifts, chin tucks in, eyes at third eye point. And with a long, slow, deep breath here, We just rest in stillness, in silence. We've established ourselves in centeredness. We've grounded ourselves in this physical body and in this immense force of energy within us. And whenever we find ourselves getting lost out there in thoughts about that person or that scenario or what we need to do in the future or what we wish we hadn't done in the past, all we need to do in those situations is just bring ourselves, back to this place. Here is where your truth is, right here, right now. And when you're anchored in this space, nothing can shake you. If you want to continue meditating through the Shavasana, please feel free. If you need Shavasana, just come down now to stretch out on your back with your legs extended, your arms extended, and allow yourself to melt down into the earth. Feel yourself supported by the earth beneath you, whether you're seated or whether you're lying down. Softening downwards towards that support beneath you. Resting here in silence and stillness just for another minute or so. And I'll guide us out on the other side. If you're lying in Shavasana, just wriggling the fingers, wriggling the toes, circling heels and ankles, first in one direction and then in the other. Turning the head from left to right. Coming back to the center, inhaling both knees into the chest. Exhale, dropping them down to the left side, turning the head to the opposite direction of the knee. Breathe into that twist. Inhale to center, exhale both knees over to the other side, turning the head. Breathe into that twist. Inhale to center, bringing palms of hands together, soles of feet together, give them a good rub, bring yourself back into your body. And tucking hands into creases behind knees, rocking forwards and back, up and down along the spine, until you come all the way up to sitting tall. Back to your meditative posture with your hands in Gyan Mudra on the knees, your spine long, your heart lifted, your chin tucked in with the eyes rolled up and into third eye. Bringing the palms together in prayer mudra at the heart center. And we'll close our Kundalini Yoga practice with Satnam, truth is my name. Take a deep inhale to chant. Sat Nam. Bowing the chin to the chest, offering the gratitude to your body, your mind, your breath for bringing you to this Kundalini Yoga practice, and sending that gratitude out into your life as far as it will go. Coming back into the space whenever you feel ready Satnam. I hope you enjoyed today's Nabhi Kriya for Prana-Apana and Yogigems. If you did like it, please do give it a thumbs up and let me know how you got on in the comments. Keep practicing this one just to build up that internal strength to withstand whatever life throws at you. Our Kundalini yoga practice really does help to strengthen the nervous system to be able to withstand this immense pressure out there. Thank you always to everyone who supports me on Coffee and through Super Thanks. Lots and lots of love to you. Satnam.